Hi, this is Kevin with your daily Forex report for March 31st, 2011. Currently looking at the US Japanese yen chart. In this particular pair, we've actually closed up for the previous day, and we're actually rallying quite higher today. Look for it to continue pushing up as it rallies back from this huge dip that it had in the last couple of weeks. Look for this pair to go as high as 84.15 and as low as 82.16. Look for some support around 82.26 and some resistance around 83.86. Alright, moving on to the EURUSD daily chart. This pair moving higher. We actually closed higher in the previous session as it continues to move higher on its fifth up candle in a row as today starts to push up already. Look for this pair to go as high as 1.4305 and as low as 1.4041. Look for some support around 1.4099 and some resistance around 1.4239. Alright, moving on to the pound dollar pair for the daily chart. If you'll look at this pair, we've actually pushed up quite a bit and then started a nice consolidation formation. It's been very consistent between the support and resistance levels from the top and the bottom of the channel. So we had a little bit of an erratic movement, and actually we've started a lower motion of this channel. So looking for this pair to continue widening as it kind of goes back and forth, keeping the channel more than likely, but overall looking for it to start turning to the downside. But for the shorter term, we've actually started moving up a little bit, but in the previous session we closed low. So in the current session, however, if you see, we've already started to rally, so definitely keep an eye on this pair. Look for it to go as high as 1.6162 and as low as 1.5890 with some support around 1.58925 and some resistance around 1.62215. Alright, moving on to the US Swiss pair. You'll notice that this pair has actually been moving lower for quite some time now. We hit an all-time low, all-time, I mean in the past, few decades actually, we have the lowest we've been. So it's still continuing to move downwards, but trade is moving in and out of this pair is causing it to kind of go back and forth recently. So this pair has actually bottomed out quite a bit, has pulled back a decent amount, so technically it really could go either way. So especially since the previous 4 or 5 days have been in this really tight range. So for this session, look for it to go as high as 0.9285 and as low as 0.9069 with some support around 0.9090 and some resistance around 0.9250. Okay, as far as news announcements coming up in this current session, we've actually got the big one. This is non-farm payroll Friday. Market is actually expecting 185K for non-farm payroll. The briefing forecast is around 175K, so a little weaker than what the market expects. But the prior was 192K, so we're down from the prior, is what everybody's expecting. So if the numbers are off 30 to 50K more than what people are expecting, look for it to move quite a bit. Everything that comes with non-farm payrolls we've got as well, such as unemployment rate, hourly earnings, average work week, and even some construction spending and auto sales. But obviously non-farm payrolls is the main one we want to look at, and unemployment rate as well, which will be the market is expecting on unemployment rates to be 8.9%, while the previous was 8.9% as well, so it's kind of flat. But the briefing forecast is actually around 9%, so 0.1% higher. So again, if this is deviated from what the market actually expects, then look for this pair. Look for some pretty good movement out of the 4 majors or anything USD based. So until next time, this is Kevin. Good trading.